Once there was a little polar bear who lived in a world of white. Everything he saw was the color of cold milk or a fluffy cloud. He lived where the wind whisks the snow into tall, soft piles. The little bear loved his snowy home, but sometimes he felt a bit lonely for something new. "Everything is so white," he whispered to the chilly air. "I wish I could see a different color." That night, as the big silver moon climbed high into the sky, the bear closed his eyes. He let out a long breath and fell into a deep, heavy sleep. Soon his white world began to melt away into a dream. In his dream, the bear stood on a hill made of soft emerald green moss. Right in front of his nose was a giant flower. It was as red as a juicy strawberry and smelled like honey. He had never seen anything so bright. Suddenly, a tiny bird with feathers like a shimmering rainbow flew down from the sky. He landed right on the bear's shoulder and chirped a happy song. The bird hopped up and down, inviting the bear to follow him. They walked together past tall trees that looked like giant purple swirls. The leaves were not green, but a beautiful, glowing blue. Strange plants with round, bouncy leaves grew along the path, making a bowing sound when the bear touched them. The little bear ran through a field of golden yellow grass that reached all the way to his tummy. It felt warm against his fur and tickled his paws. He let out a big, happy roar because the world felt so full of life. "Is this place real?" the bear asked his new friend. The bird flapped his wings and chirped, "It is as real as your imagination." They stood by a pond where pink bubbles floated up into the orange sky. But then, the dream began to grow thin. The bright colors started to fade into a soft, pale mist. The little bear opened his eyes and felt the cold, crisp air on his fur once again. He was back in his white home. The bear looked up at the morning sky and smiled. High above, the northern lights were dancing in ribbons of green and purple. He realized that even in his white world, there was always a little bit of magic and color if he knew where to look.